Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is post-Earth Day. What I call it. April 23rd, 2026. The time is around 6:47 a.m. And we're currently counting down, guys. It is 2 days before my mindfulness anniversary on April 25th, guys. Now, the bad news is we're not gonna celebrate the way I thought we were going to do it on Sunday, guys. Because first of all, tomorrow night I am going for a sleepover at my Auntie Dolly's house until Sunday, and I might possibly record there. Well, I will, because I will do my reflections as usual. But I guess we're not gonna be able to celebrate the way we thought. Maybe we can celebrate tomorrow in the afternoon. We can do a morning reflection tomorrow, and then our afternoon can be like a special, celebration. Even a small celebration still counts. Yeah. Anyways, guys, speaking about mindfulness, last night I fell asleep at around like 10-ish, I think. If it was more or less. Well, I would say I just fell asleep at night yesterday, and a couple hours later, I woke up from a deep sleep, not from sudden noise, but just kind of naturally, and I felt a little restless. My muscles kind of felt kind of stiff, and during those moments when I was laying down awake, I had this moment where it really freaked me out. I was literally dreaming for a second because I heard some buzzing noises in my noises in my mind. It felt like a feeling of drifting. And then after I realized that I had this feeling of drifting, I responded with a racing heart. I got up immediately. I took some deep breaths to kind of calm myself down from the initial stress. But I was definitely really anxious, guys. For pretty much the entire night. Only for a couple hours. I was anxious. I was worried that another of those moments might happen again. So then, maybe like an hour later, I got out from bed for about a few minutes to kind of relax, to kind of let my body know it's okay. I went to use the restroom. Then I went back to bed. And then I finally fell asleep again. After a couple minutes later. And then I stood asleep until like 5:30, and then I woke up. So I was also reflecting on this with ChatGPT, which I'll probably do on the bus on the way to school. But I'm also determined to upload my video too. My bus is coming at 7:10 instead of my normal schedule today at 7. But we'll see. Yeah, so mindfulness does connect to this, guys, especially taking deep breaths whenever you are stressed out like that. Because a lot of people, especially, have frightened dreams at night. And, they easily wake up and they start panicking and their heart starts racing. They start screaming. But, that doesn't mean we can suppress the feeling. It just means we can sort of manage it by doing breathing techniques or other helpful techniques to kind of let your body know that it's safe now. Yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely good to do. And that relates to our mindfulness anniversary too. to try to center yourself under pressure too, which to be honest with you guys, is not easy. It's not easy to do. And even if it is, guys, it takes a lot of years of practice. Yeah, it takes a lot of years of practice. Anyways, guys, I hope everyone had enjoyed my Earth Day celebration. What is it called? What should be a good word for this? My Earth Day celebration recommendation yesterday. That kind of rhymes. So what I might start doing, guys, starting probably this week or next week, or whenever I feel like it, I might start going all around New York City and all around like the United States to inspire
Pause button. Stop recording button.
To inspire mindfulness
Double-dash-tap to activate
to
area.
each part of the city. So I already have a few planned places to tag my location as. To tag the location of whichever video will come. My planned places include Westchester County, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Staten Island, and maybe the and maybe local areas like Central Park Avenue or or Jerome Avenue, whatever. Because this will help our community grow without me needing to promote my video. Because if I record in a local area, for example, if I tag the location as a public place, example, Midway Shopping Center in White Plains, if people try to look at that store, they're probably gonna find my video there. But we'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure that out. Later on, we might do that. We might start inspiring mindfulness to New York City, and not just in the city, but also the state, statewide. Starting with the northernmost states, not states, but the northernmost areas of New York. But keeping it in a close proximity to the city. Yeah, like in the suburbs. Like we're talking about White Plains, Yonkers, all those things. Because to be honest with you, I don't know any other places far away from these suburbs. I think after White Plains comes I think it's Poughkeepsie, or maybe it's further. Anyways, I don't know, but I'm going to keep my videos in the suburbs, like in a level where it's closer to the city, but to avoid confusion too. Okay, let me go. Let me just go and see if my water bottle is filled up. And I'll be right back.
Pause button. Stop recording button.
Alright, I am back.
To activate
Sorry guys, I just had to go to see if my water bottle was filled. Because I always have my water bottle, guys, with water. I always fill up with water before I go to school so that I can have the entire day to finish all of it. But by the end of the day, guys, I never finish all of my water because sometimes I don't drink enough. Maybe because I'm busy with something or I'm being forced to not drink it, whatever. But at school, sometimes I feel like I'm rushed. Even though people don't explicitly say hurry up, well, although some people do, I still feel rushed. I feel like there's always a limited amount of time for even the most calm things to do, like lunch. you know, it's kind of like it's probably a perfect time to kind of slow down. Because, it's all about taking one bite at a time. It's all about taking one bite at a time. Eating slow, eating what you can. Because let's say by the end of the lunch period you don't finish your food. Well, instead of gulping it down, why not throwing it away? Or maybe saving it for later. Instead of treating your stomach like a trash can. Because you're basically saying, I'm going to treat my stomach like a trash can by gulping this food down. Well, yes, so it's really better to save your food for later instead of having to rush and, cause digestive issues associated with treating your stomach like a trash can.
Pause button. Stop recording.
And same thing for Earth Day, guys.
Double-dash to activate
For people who constantly litter and especially throw plastics into the ocean, they're basically trying to tell us indirectly, oh, I want to kill those animals, even though they don't explicitly say that. They're indirectly saying that they want to kill animals and marine life simply by throwing litter in the ocean. So, yeah, this is how oceans are getting contaminated, and this is how sea levels are rising and temperatures are getting warm. This is why, guys, we gotta try to break those habits, guys. That's all I have to say. We gotta break those habits, guys. Because just like your stomach is not a trash can for food, the earth is not a trash can either. It is like your helper. Not your helper, but it is like your friend who needs your help. So instead of throwing litter on the ground, why not try throwing litter in a nearby trash can? Or maybe have a bag with you to kind of put all the trash in there, like a durable trash bag. It's not hard. But as I said yesterday, guys, on Earth Day, if the plan is to pick up trash, sometimes, even just one piece of plastic that you pick up is enough. You don't have to start you don't have to suddenly transform yourself into, I don't know, a specialist or something like that. It's really about incorporating those habits into our daily routines. Because often when we incorporate our stuff into routines, like slowly and step by step, it becomes easier, and we end up doing it. It takes a little bit of time, but then we slowly gonna get used to, we slowly start getting used to blending into our routine. Yeah. Yeah, guys, so this does not just apply for Earth Day, guys. This applies for everyday life too. Earth Day is just an awareness day. But we can also apply that awareness and incorporate it into our daily lives. That we can inspire more people to do more more recycling, more cleaning, and especially picking up litter from the ocean, because it is definitely harming marine life, especially corals. It's no longer becoming their home.
Pause button. Stop recording.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I'm gonna see you guys later for possibly my inspiration over New York City. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.
Double O. Stop recording.